nevertheless, in the time of pandemic, new technologies and new normals have emerged, and one of them is these meetings through video conferencing, which I find far more useful than traveling all over the world as it used to happen in the past. I would be very brief, and I would start by what Mr. Siddharth Roy Kapoor had mentioned about the OTT platforms. Now, the idea behind the change which was done in the month of November was to bring content at one place, that is Ministry of INB, and platforms at another place, that is Ministry of IT. I'm just clarifying this because in the past summits, in various media circles, particularly in the print circles, there used to be discussion that online and offline content should not be treated differently. The same content, if it is online, it is treated in one fashion. If it is offline, it is treated by some other ministry in some other manner. So in order to bring some sort of not parity, not uniformity, but some semblance that all content should be at one place and all platforms should be at other places. And let me again mention, which I had mentioned in the previous summit, that the role of government in this sector is mostly as a facilitator. Because I keep telling my colleagues within the ministry and outside that with a budget of around 4,000 crores, this ministry is one of the smallest in terms of budget, but largest in terms of influence. And that influence comes only through the private sector, because all the filmmaking in this country, except for, say, a few films made by NFDC, that is entirely private. The broadcasting, all the channels except for Prasar Bharati, they're all private. If you take the OTT platforms, they are entirely private. Of course, Prasar Bharati is now considering to have some platform of their own. NFDC is also thinking of that on those lines. But we must realize that media and entertainment are entirely private driven, just like the IT industry has grown. Media and entertainment has also grown as a private industry, and we must focus and facilitate that private initiative. So it's not so much of regulation, but more of a facilitation. And this pandemic, as very rightly remarked by Mr. Roy Kapoor and also by my friend Shashi, has opened new avenues. And one of them is the educational technologies. And now there is no going back. The way children are getting used to studying with the help of technology and devices, it has opened a new sector altogether. Another would be the online gaming, not in terms of gambling, but the various games. Earlier, the games used to be from different countries outside, and now we are focusing on Indian games, because that will be another sector which will not only promote the industry within the country, but it also has an export potential. Given this overall scenario, I think there are two messages which I would like to pass to the members through the CII summit. One is that 2022 is the 75th year of India's independence, and that is going to be celebrated. All of us will be part of those celebrations within the country and outside. And I think with CII, with all the members, it could be a great initiative if we can project. And definitely, media and entertainment has tremendous soft power to project India. So in the 75th year of independence, starting from, say, 2022, if we can use our platform of CII to project India's soft power through media and entertainment. And secondly, about education technologies, about gaming, that would be another sector which is a growing sector, and all of us can work together. A small point, just that is an immediate point, which I'd like to remark is that the Honorable Finance Minister is going to have the budget discussion next week. Some of you have already sent the comments. You have been invited there. You have sent your comment. So if there is something further, you may like to make that presentation to the finance minister and also keep us informed because she would be taking inputs from you as well as from the ministry. And I think in this year, from the print side, we have received certain suggestions from media and entertainment also. Those suggestions would be very useful because many of the things which you desire or which you feel are necessary, perhaps if they are there in the finance minister's budget speech, it would be very helpful to all of us, whether in the industry or in the government. So I would again thank you and hopefully we'll meet next year in a physical format. And I also take this opportunity to invite all of you to the India International Film Festival that is in Goa. And Goa is going to have two festivals in 2021. One is the 50th, the current year's festival, which is in January. It's going to be in a hybrid model. I think in the afternoon there is a session in which our officials from IFI would be speaking more about it. So you all are invited. It's in a hybrid mode. The inaugural and the closing ceremony would be physical, and some films would be screened in the theaters, others would be in a virtual mode. So with this, I once again thank CII and hopefully we meet again next year in a physical mode. Thank you.